Michael Fassbender is one of Hollywood's biggest canners. The X-Men and Inglourious Basterds actor kept up that reputation at his wedding this weekend by organizing a 3-day knees-up. Michael and Alicia tied the knot after dating for 3 years. Irishman Michael and his new wife, Alicia Vikander, tied the knot in front of 150 guests at the Agroturismo Can Marti. The Eco Hotel is based on an 11-hectare farm in Ibiza. It features a huge Turkish bath and natural swimming pool. All the electricity and hot water is provided by solar panels. The nuptials on Saturday were sandwiched between a boat party on Friday and a boozy brunch on Sunday. A source said Michael wanted to ensure his guests could have a proper party, and the bash went on until 6 a.m. There was a DJ and a band who blared out music pretty much 247 over the 3 days. All the food they ate was local cuisine, some of which was grown on the farm they were staying on. The wedding took place at Eco Hotel Agroturismo Can Marti. Michael and Swedish actress Alicia were spotted wearing wedding bands in photos taken on the party island the day after the ceremony. Guests including director Steve McQueen were banned from taking pictures, and mobile phones were also prohibited, to make sure intimate details from the wedding were kept under wraps. The Sun revealed last month the couple were planning a secret ceremony in Ibiza. They instructed their family and friends to arrive on a certain date, then arranged for them to be collected and taken to the venue. Michael and Alicia met on the set of romantic period movie The Light Between Oceans, which began filming in 2014. They have been determined to keep everything about their relationship quiet since they started dating. The couple met on the set of The Light Between Oceans. Michael only confirmed the romance last year in an interview, saying it just happened. It's good that it happened. It is what it is. In 2016, they also refused to participate in the BAFTA's Kiss Cam segment, where showbiz couples were seen locking lips. As a result, the BBC was forced to cut the awkward moment from its footage. I bet they didn't care who saw them kissing in Ibiza. Cheryl gets lippy. I am really happy to see Cheryl back and happier than ever after the birth of her first baby, Bear. Jonas Bresnan for L'Oreal Paris. Cheryl has a new collection with L'Oreal. My exclusive interview with the pop star as she reunites with her old mucker Simon Cowell for X Factor airs on Friday's episode of ITV's Lorraine. But before she hits screens again, Shea is launching her new Paris Paint makeup collection with L'Oreal. This burgundy lip shade she is wearing here is described as the ultimate sultry. It's hard to disagree with that claim. Slinging out loud, Ed Sheeran was knocked off his bike in a collision with a car yesterday and left with injuries that have put his imminent world tour in jeopardy. Ed posted this picture of his injury after the accident. Ed later posted this photo of himself and wrote, "I've had a bit of a bicycle accident and am currently waiting on some medical advice, which may affect some of my upcoming shows." Ed isn't the only star to have been in the wars. Ed was involved in a collision with a car. Actor Gerard Butler was also taken to hospital at the weekend after being involved in a motorbike accident in Los Angeles. "I'll just stick to cabs." Ray Against Machine. Rising star Ray has already penned songs for Rihanna and Little Mix, but she still can't get used to how long it takes for the music industry to actually release her work. VOIR magazine. Luke Walwyn. Singer Ray is currently working on her own album. She told the new issue of Style magazine Voir, "The biggest challenge has to be learning patience. Having to understand you'll write songs that people won't get to hear for a while." The Londoner is now hard at work on her debut album. Here's hoping that wait isn't as long, for everyone's sake. Daisy did Strictly at her lowest ebb. Daisy Lowe seemed full of sparkle on Strictly last year, but she was actually recovering from a struggle with depression. And now the model has revealed it was new BFF Louise Redknapp who completely changed her life. Opening up about the difficult period, she said, "I did take antidepressants for 9 months to correct the chemistry in my brain because I did reach an all-time low." Daisy and Louise met while appearing on Strictly 2 years ago. "My grandpa got very sick and I got very depressed. I ate everything in sight. I put on 2.5 stone. I hadn't had a relationship in years. I didn't really wanted my job, I was too fat for it. Louise completely changed my life. And the two of us became wonderful confidence boosters for one another." I told how Louise's stint on the dance show caused the breakdown in her marriage to husband Jamie, and Daisy helped the singer rediscover her youth. Daisy also let slip a special way of describing the ex-Eternal star on the first episode of her new podcast Femme yesterday. She added, "I'd also like to take this opportunity to dedicate this first episode to my magical wife Louise. Calling her names like that will certainly get people talking. Return of Pink. It took her 5 years to return with her incredible album Beautiful Trauma, but it has been more than worth the wait. Pink is currently storming ahead in the race to number 1, having sold almost 50,000 copies of her record since Friday. She is well ahead of Robert Plant, who is at number 2 with Carry Fire, and Cara Delevingne's X Street. Vincent, currently sitting at number 5 with Mass Seduction. Pink's heart-wrenching title track and amazing lead single What About Us have already become fan favorites, and this album is now on course to be her second chart topper in the UK, after 2008's Funhouse. All of her records deserve to have hit number 1 in my book. There are loads of great new tunes out this week and I bring you the very best of them. My Bizarre Jukebox Spotify playlist is updated every Tuesday with 15 tracks from my favorite artists and new talent. Here are 4 on this week's list. We could go back fresh from the success of his summer anthem Mama. Jonas Blue has enlisted British-Nigerian singer Maologo for this chart-worthy hit. Since Jonas burst onto the scene last year with Fast Car, he has sold close to 19 million singles. This song will no doubt shift a fair few more. Just like you on his third solo tune, Louis Tomlinson longs for a normal life. The track gives fans another taster ahead of his debut album, which is due out next year. He sings If I Had It My Way, pub lunch every Sunday. Cheap beer and it's okay. The Yorkshire lad has got some solid values. Damage. The Canadian rapper Partynextdoor is joined by US singer Halsey on his thumping, romantic tune. And it is good timing too, because the pair are currently performing together across North America ahead of Partynextdoor's visit to the UK next February on his Infinity Tour. That don't impress me much. When Shania Twain joined me on My Bizarre Life podcast in July, she expressed her love for Trio Haim. Now the US band have repaid the favor. They have just released an ultra-cool cover of her 1997 hit, and it sounds just as good 2 decades later. Bruno Mars is heading to the UK to headline British Summertime Hyde Park. The star will perform on Saturday, July the 14th. The concert's first headliner to be announced, Pink Floyd's Roger Waters, plays Friday, July 6th.